What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Black House Booker here with another video. Listen, if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my old videos. I have over 280 videos worth of WWE, some AEW content, fantasy booking, talking about current events, talking about what we think is going to happen. You know, just a whole bunch of fun, a whole bunch of conversations. So if you're new, please subscribe, man. That's pretty much it. But let's get into the video. So, I've been seeing a lot of Becky Lynch hate as of recent. And listen, don't all y'all that's hating right now, do not say that you guys weren't celebrating her back in the day when she main evented WrestleMania with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, when she became the man, took the punch to the face from Nia Jax, had the nose bleeding, when she was on her historic rise as the man, Becky Lynch. She went from doing the little Irish dance and all that at NXT and being really goofy and wearing the onesie, leotard, whatever, with the flames on it. I didn't like that version of Becky Lynch either. So you cannot tell me that you guys sincerely they used to love Becky Lynch and didn't love the rise. But all of a sudden, she's very hated right now. And this is a simple answer to this question. I'm just trying to draw it out. The simple answer to the question of why everyone hates Becky Lynch is because people hate when the person that they used to root for that was the underdog becomes the top dog. Same thing going on with Cody Rhodes right now. Everybody loved Cody Rhodes when, he first joined the Legacy, when he was dashing, undashing. Even some people like Stardust. I didn't. I thought it was dog shit. But Becky Lynch, now that she's the top dog, this is what's going on right now. Y'all hate her. Becky Lynch sucks. She's mid. She's a bad promo. Becky Lynch is so boring. I hope Rhea Ripley doesn't lose to Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. Listen, I don't either. But let's get one thing straight. Becky Lynch has been Becky Lynch for a long, long time. Nothing has drastically changed. She's got worse at promos. She's got worse at matches. My favorite Becky Lynch is big time Becky Lynch. She was a great heel. She was doing some good heel work. That's my favorite rendition of the Becky Lynch character. I never really liked her face character. I really enjoyed the WrestleMania match, and I did think she deserved to win the triple threat match, and I was very happy with that result. That's probably my favorite Becky Lynch moment, but I always thought Becky Lynch was the weakest of the four horsewomen. Obviously, Sasha's my favorite, but I can acknowledge that Charlotte is probably the greatest women's wrestler of all time, and Bayley is the dark horse that really gives you the best matches that you've probably ever seen out of the women, but she just doesn't have the accolades or high profile status of the others, in my opinion. And Becky Lynch, she really increased her character, increased her status. So as far as popularity goes, she might be number 2 if you don't count Sasha Banks / Mercedes Moné as, being more popular, but Becky Lynch might be the second most popular member of the four horsewomen. So it just baffles me now that everybody hates her because she's the top dog and she don't even got a belt right now. I could see if she was the reigning women's champion. Imagine if she was the female Roman Reigns, had the belt for almost 2,000 days or something like that. I could see people hating her, but she doesn't have a belt. She's about to fight for the belt. This is a great match for Rhea Ripley. I think Rhea Ripley should clear the four horsewomen. That would be a great way to solidify her legacy. Obviously, not to hold the title for 4 years and clear them, but just to clear them, match-wise on the grand stage. Obviously, next you have to go against Bayley. I think she retains against Becky Lynch, and at Night of Champions or Clash of Champions or whatever they want to call it, Rhea Ripley and Bayley go at it and she wins, or maybe a Survivor Series match would be cool as well. But I don't have a problem with Becky Lynch. I never thought her promos were the greatest. I thought she just had great in-ring work. Her matches are always really good. She's not one of the persons who just sit around and wait for the spot to happen, especially in the Royal Rumble. She goes after it, which is why I always like Becky Lynch in the ring. Her character as a face is kind of stale to me. I think she's way better as a big time Bex, but everybody's better as a heel because it's more fun. In babyface, you gotta do nice things. No one wants to do nice things. Everybody wants to be the heel every once in a while. So I understand, but what's boring about the character? She does what everyone else does for the most part. Her delivery on certain promos is a little weird, but that could be a lot of things. I can tell they give her promo to say, but I've also seen moments where she went off script. When she was that build up with Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey, she was going off script. When she was becoming the man, I could see that she was going off script, which is very interesting because that's the Vince McMahon era. But these promos nowadays kind of feel like she's forcing it, or she's reading, or she's memorizing certain key points and lines. But if you have a problem with like how she gives promos based on her delivery, that could be because of accent and stuff like that. But Rhea Ripley kind of has the same problem with me as well. Sometimes when she gives promos, like her Australian accent throws the promo off so much that I feel like she should be saying something else instead of whatever they gave her. Like if she was able to talk more naturally, it'll be fine. You can kind of tell when they're saying things that they were forced to say on screen by the writers, because it's like, damn, this really sounds like you're really like trying to remember what you're saying and you're talking real slow, like, and I am the man, Becky Lynch. I believe you are better than me, but I have to show you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just feels kind of like, okay, we know that this was fed to you, you know, on the script, which is absolutely fine. No problem. Nothing wrong with that at all. But everyone hates her now because she's like the top star. If she was in a position to be a middle of the card type of person, people would not hate her. So I have to use examples of people that I like. So if Zelina Vega was to just one day win the belt and be at the top of the card every time, people will eventually start to hate her, even though she's one of the most beloved non-title holders in WWE, same as Liv Morgan currently as well. If Liv Morgan had held on to that Smackdown championship for a long time, people would have started hating her, and then people did start hating her. Because as soon as she started defending the belt, people turned on her. This is reality, guys. This is what happens in wrestling, which is why you always gotta love your favorite wrestler as they're coming up and they're building up. Because as soon as they get to that position, they will be hated. The only person I can say that wasn't that hated, like really hated, not just because they're heel, was my favorite superstar, Edge. When Edge got the belt and he kept getting the belt, people actually liked it because it felt earned and it paid off. And when he didn't have the belt, he made every moment that he was given count. So a guy like that, a guy like Randy Orton, those guys were never hated when they were at the top of their game because they just transcended the pattern of once you become that guy, you're not that guy anymore. John Cena. As soon as John Cena got the WWE Championship and he's dropped the rap gimmick, people started hating him. I loved Dr. Thugonomics gimmick. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just a thing of not only life, but that's just a thing of sports entertainment, sports in general. People hate LeBron because everybody wants him to be the best. People started hating on Kobe when he became better. People always love Michael Jordan, so I can't even say that. People started hating Tom Brady because he kept winning. This is the reality of sports and sports entertainment. So Charlotte Flair, all them titles, they hate her. But I promise you, if Charlotte Flair was never in that position to win all them titles, people would love Charlotte Flair and consider her the greatest women's wrestler of all time without the accolades, just based on her promo work and her in the ring. Guys, I cut the ladies some slack on the promos because you have to understand that promos for women has evolutionized over the years. Promos for women were barely promos. It would be say something sexy and shake your butt in the ring due to Vince McMahon. So you cannot be upset that the promos are getting better over the years, over time, guys. Like, come on. They have to learn to get that passion because look what they had to do back in the day. Even the Diva, listen, the four horsewomen were around during the Divas era. Let's cut some slack here. Alright? And Rhea Ripley is 25 years old. Give her a chance to keep going. The Becky Lynch hate is unwarranted in my opinion. If you don't like her, you don't like her. Like I said, she's the weakest to me in the Four Horsewomen, but she's not boring. She's not cringe. Just let her do her, man. She's had a meteoric rise that she wasn't supposed to have, and I'm happy for her success. If you're new to the channel, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Peace!